Hello. I am so sorry I have been gone for a quick minute. It is actually Sunday. I said I'd be back Saturday, but life has been life in me. It's been crazy busy around here. September hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm going to start with a coffee update because it is a September fall feeling day. I got this vanilla pumpkin spice. We were hit with like a super crazy rainstorm out of nowhere, and we had like a leak in our roof in two different places. And I think it was literally just from the actual amount of water that was downfalling. It was like inches or so. I think that's what it was. I'm hoping that's what it was. We don't actually see, my husband went up in the attic and everything, and we don't see anything wrong. Just, I think the vents actually got overtaken by the amount of water that was coming down. So craziness, craziness, craziness. I didn't even talk about this coffee. This coffee, vanilla pumpkin spice. Oh my goodness. It is so yummy. It is just what I needed to bring in fall. It's got that like pumpkin spice taste, but it's a little more mild, and then it's got that vanilla aftertaste, and it's creamy and it's yummy and it's so good. And I'm so happy I have it. Thank you guys for being here to enjoy it with me. Mm, mm, perfection. Okay. I just love fall. All right, let me move all of my everything out of the way here because I am going to open this up, and I'm still not out of the way. I'm just going to pull everything out of here. Okay. We are doing a August closeout and a September setup. So I am setting up my September and closing out my August. And I had so much work to do. That's one of the other reasons it took me so long to get back with you guys. I had to get all this stuff done, you guys. I mean, look at this. This is a lot of numbers and a lot of writing here. Oh, check this out. This is my new September calendar. I think it's cute, and I decided to do just fall colors on here. So I'm going to do like orangey, yellow, brown, red family. So no purples or blues or greens or anything like that, except for my highlighter colors. So my highlighter colors are going to be pink and yellow and green and orange and all that kind of stuff. So we will see what that ends up looking like, and we will deal with this later. That's why it's at the back of the stack, because it's for later. What I'm going to talk about right now is the last step of August. I said that I was done with this calendar. I said it, I was like, okay, out of here, you are done. And I threw it off to the side, and then I realized I'm not done at all. I need to categorize. The whole reason that I write everything down and color coordinate it and everything is so I can come up with these different categories here. So let's see here. We got gas. We're going to do blue. Gas, I ended up spending, actual spend, $512. So food, I had green for food, and my actual spend for food was $664.13. So shopping, my shopping was orange, and my actual spend was $75.19. Household is pink. Actual spend on household was $36.60, and this is my entire month of August, everything that I have written down anyway. And I do my darndest to try and get everything on there. So I think it's all on there. And pets, my actual spend was $42.36. So these numbers help me a whole bunch when it comes down to working out my new budget. So now I am actually done with this calendar. Let that go, and let me show you what I did here. So from these numbers here, I went from my budget. This is how I had myself budgeted here, and I wrote my budget down, and then I wrote my actual spend. So I can take my actual spend numbers over here, and I budgeted $600. I actually spent $512. I budgeted $700. I actually spent $665.13. $64.13. Oh, I wonder which one of those is right. All right, shopping was the $75.19. household. Well, you see how it works here. So I transfer these numbers over to here. And again, with the dollar difference, I don't know what's going on here. I must have been rounding up, but then still adding the cents. I think that's what I was doing. I was trying to round up, but then I decided to add the cents. So I am a little bit off, but those tiny little bits aren't going to matter. We're not going to redo everything for that. I did right here my different payments. So I was paid 5 times in August, and that added up to me earning $3,653 that month. My fixed bills did cost me $1,575. And my total income left after paying the fixed bills would have been $2,078. My budgeted amount for my flexible was $1,565. But my actual spend was $1,332.28. So that left me a difference of $232.72 from what I had budgeted. So that is a very nice little difference to have left over in my binders. But I am going to, it was a kind of a weird month. I mean, every month is a weird month, but I am going to just leave my budget how it is. So I did like my budget the way it was, even with my shopping increased. I had done the shopping increase for back to school, but now I have shopping increased for things like the holidays. We have, make sure I'm done with these. Yeah. We have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. So I'm leaving shopping at the same amount. I did add a category here for a fourth of the amount breakdown because that's what we're doing this month. This month, September, I get paid on Thursdays, has 4 Thursdays. So I break down my monthly budget. My monthly budget is going to be $3,140 by 4 amounts, or by the fourth amount. So I am going to need $785 per week to fully fund my fixed and flexible budget I have made out for myself. One thing I do have on my budget still is this $50 credit card buffer. So this $50 credit card buffer, I did not touch at all this month of August. So I have $50 extra in my binder right here. And what I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna pull it out. So it says I have 140, so I'm gonna have 90. All right, so minus 50 makes 90. And that was the buffer. And I am reallocating that buffer over to my gas because I'm getting scared that my gas prices have been going up and up and up and up. And I just don't want to get too tight on gas because I have been trying to work a lot and I have been earning less per hour while working more and gas costing more. So just as a full-on protection, I am going to move that buffer over to gas. So now I have basically like a $50 gas buffer. I'm not really going to call it that or anything, but it's going to be in there just in case. So I'm all set there. I have this all set up now. Oh, I drew out another one of these just to explain to you how I do leave my fixed amounts in my bank account. I do have $1,600 sitting in my bank account and I just have it waiting there for my bills to be paid. So on the first of the month, I do have quite a few of my bills come out of that account. It brings me all the way down to $630 left. That is the way that I work out how to pay my fixed amounts on time without getting any late charges or anything. That way I don't have to worry about that because I am not going to get paid until the 7th. And on the 7th, when I get paid that first paycheck, I am going to deposit a 1/4 amount of this $1,575, which will be $394, $394, $394, and then $393, broken up into the 4 different payments. I am going to deposit 3 different deposits before I make more payments out of that account. And so I'll be all the way back up to $1,800 before my car payment comes out. And that's the highest that account gets. And then it starts to draw all of those. Then I do my last deposit and I'm back to my $1,600 month ahead. And it's like an insurance plan for my fixed bills, this is my 4 walls, my most important bills, my bills that if I didn't pay them on time, I would owe a late fee. So those are what I have there. And I have that just to explain that to you. This is all worked out. So because of the fractions, because I'm breaking it down into the 4th amount, like we just did there, where I showed you how in my month ahead plan, I'm paying the different amount on the 4th week just to make this even. We do that a lot when we're breaking up in 4th amounts. For this pets, we pay 11, 11, 11, then 12. For the shopping, we pay 19, 19, 19, then 18, and so on. So you understand how that works out. I have this as a cheat sheet, so I can do that each month. And last thing here is gas. So I have not paid my gas back yet, and I do owe gas $50. I literally just pulled $50 out of the debt to put into the buffer for the gas. So we're gonna say gas was $50. And we're back up to 140 in here. And we put the same darn $50 bill back in here. But it really does make sense, and it really does work, you guys. Or at least it does work for me, and I hope it works for you. So thank you for being here. That gets me all set for a whole new month. I am ready to roll, you guys. So I will see you on Wednesday for a prepaid check prep, but it's going to be blended with my budget with me and my payday on Thursday. So I'm not exactly sure how that will work, but it will probably come out on Friday. Do a cash stuffing on Friday. That'll probably come out on Saturday. And I think that's how my schedule is going to work from now on, but please don't hold me to it. I'm trying to work this out while trying to work a 40-hour-a-week job. And I'm a mama 3 with responsibilities. I do what I can do, and I do it as good as I can do it. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again soon. See you guys Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something. All right. Bye, guys.